What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Ethereum today, ETH. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, my friends. Ethereum has successfully achieved new all-time highs on this, the 24th of August, 2025. What seems like a distant memory is now reality, current, present day, coming to fruition here. We are aimed for $5,000. We're aimed for higher targets than that, and it does not stop here. It definitely does continue to grow from here. By it, I mean Ethereum. By grow, I mean the price. We are going probably, I would think, all the way up to $8,000, and it's happening by tomorrow. No, probably not by tomorrow, but by the end of September, that's my expectation. Ethereum's been moving at an unprecedented rate. We had a little bit of volatility here. You know, we broke out of this range, had a little shakeout, and now we're continuing to grow. It's fantastic. It's a good look, and this is everything that you want to see. If we're looking at this here on the liquidation map, click on ETH here. Over the past 7 days, shorts are probably decimated. Yeah, they're crying. They're going home, but there's still a ton of them, right? If we look at let's go to the past day even. Let's see. You guys, there's still basically $1 billion in shorts that have been piled on in the past 24 hours. Now, there are a lot of longs, and I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a little bit of shakiness on the way up. And man, we're at new all-time highs. Any kind of downside from here is going to be very negligible. I highly doubt that we go anywhere below like $4,600. We'll get to $9,600 soon enough. It's very possible that we could, wick down there. It is the end of the week. We have 5 hours, 24 minutes left in this week. Next week we could open up right here, come down, wick down a little bit, just like this week left a wick to the downside. We might leave a wick to the downside on the coming week as well. It's very possible. If we're looking at this on a 1 hour time frame, let's do some short-term analysis and then we'll zoom out from there. Okay, 1 hour time frame. Hold on. Looking at this here, the RSI is looking very powerful indeed. I mean, you look at this overall, you've got a nice established uptrend, higher lows, higher highs, getting overbought like this, deep into the overbought zone again, getting higher highs. We love to see it. Consistent behavior, bullish behaviors whenever you get overbought, out of it, overbought, out of it, overbought like this. Stochastics are looking good, and the MACD is basically scooping that zero and coming up, building some green momentum right now. Building volume as well. It's not as much volume as we had back here, but that's okay. It's more volume than what we had in this consolidation area. We are building volume as we're coming out of this, so that in itself does look good. Anybody looking at this saying there's not enough volume, there is absolutely enough volume. That's actually fine, especially because it just got started. Now, with that being said too, being that this move did just get started, anything's possible. Again, we could see some volatility. The most that I would expect is 4,600. I don't think that we'd go back below 4,600, but I don't know if we do that right now, guys. Ethereum just broke out to new all-time highs. Who's selling here? Who's selling? The time, think about it like this, right? Let's piece this together real quick, okay? This last week, let's go back on the daily time frame, okay? Right here. This right here. This was the people who bought down here, who bought up here, who bought anywhere down here, right? Who bought all the way back here. This time was for the people to sell who are making a play based off of selling the all-time highs for resistance, okay? That play is done. They've already sold. They sold. We shook out. We went down to $4,000, right? After hitting the all-time high area, we went back down to $4,000 really fast. And now we're back up even faster. If you're thinking that, oh, well, we're at all-time highs right now, it's a good time to sell. If you're one of these guys, you're going to get rolled over. It's like a steamroller running over a pile of ice cream. I don't know. It's going to be effortless, right? On hot asphalt. You're just going to melt into the ground before we even actually get to you. You're going to get rolled over. It's not even going to be difficult, man. So not financial advice, not a financial advisor. Again, who's selling here? Nobody's going to sell here. So if you think that if you're waiting for Ethereum to come back down to buy the dip or whatever, I think it's about to rip, man. I really do. I wouldn't be surprised by the time most of you watch this within the next 24 hours if we were well above $5,000. And that's easy to say here. We're only $60 away. But I mean like 5,400 beyond that. Let's look actually what the next target areas would be, okay? So if we're taking this from a high here to a low here, the next target area technically would be $5,500. Ultimately, by the end of September, I think we're going to the golden ratio here, the 1,618 all the way up at $8,000. Okay, that's where I think we're going to go, right there, yeah? That's where we're going to go. That's where the next consolidation phase where we'll stop will be. I don't think we'll consolidate like we did here. I think we'll consolidate like we did here up at $8,000. And until then, we're moving up. We're moving up. Just a little volatility along the way, but nothing too dramatic. Or it might be dramatic for a short amount of time, and then we recover even more dramatically. Looking at this again on the 4 hour time frame now, zooming back out, but 5,500 does seem to be that next target area. I wonder if we look at the short-term stuff. Hold on. Like if we're looking at this fib here, will 5,500 come up on any significant fibs as well? Let's see. High. Oh, that wasn't the high. We're trying though, man. We're trying. High to low here. You're not even at your target area, man. You're not stopping here. 5,300 to 6,200. That's kind of the target area that I'd go for. 5,500 is right in the middle there. A lot of cryptos have been liking their 1886. Let's actually validate that real quick, okay? Let me show you. I think we'll see. Maybe I won't validate that with Ethereum, but let's just go over what we've done recently, okay? From a high to a low here. High to low right here. You did go to your 1886. You went even a little bit above there, which is kind of unorthodox, but hey, it happens. Right there, again, that would take you above $5,500. I wouldn't be surprised in the least if that's what Ethereum's about to do. Let's take this high to low real quick, yeah? High to low. The last kind of two significant consolidation phases that we've had, semi-significant even, right? Go through here. Come on now. What are you doing? Where'd you stop? 1886-200. Again, right there. You literally stopped right there. It's perfect. And then the time after this, you stop just above it. So with that in mind, again, we take our most relative high to low discernible shakeout that we have here, high to low right here. The target area that I think would be heavily implied, my friends, would be about $5,500 to $5,600. And if we go higher, sure, we could rip all the way up to $6,000, and then from there, I would assume, opening up, going into the end of this month of August, we'll probably reach for those targets. And then opening up September, I think we will start to consolidate. We'll probably see a little bit of a shakeout in the beginning of the month of September. I think we'll pull back a little bit, bait people into that bloodbath September kind of attitude. And then from there, we'll rip. We'll find support at like $5,300, $5,000 itself. We won't even back test prior all-time highs, and then we'll continue to rip up to that $8,000 area. So things are looking really bullish right now, you guys. And again, short sellers beware. This is not your type of environment. Again, the people who are making bets that the market, that Ethereum is going to find resistance here because it just hit its new all-time highs. This is the time to go down. Think about it like this. That was this play over here. We're at the all-time high area. That was this play. They even had a second chance kind of right here, right? But it's different now. If you're expecting the same results, you're going to get steamrolled. Please tell me you're not short, and if you are short, just close it, man. You're down 50%, you're down 20%, you're down 2%. I don't care how much you're down. Get out of it, man. Go long. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but it's probably a good time to go long. I might have to go long after I make this video, actually. If you heard that was my foot on the wood. Okay. People have been asking, is it a joke? Are you guys messing with me? People keep asking if I fart on the videos. I don't, okay? I save it for after, like a gentleman. If we're looking at the stochastics are bullish as hell, the MACD is building bullish momentum. That's bearish divergence. Yeah, it will be, but not right now. No, I mean kind of, but no, it's just getting started, bro. So is the stochastics, so is the RSI. All of this is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Think about it like this, right? Whenever we got overbought back here, this is the 4-hour time frame. We grew for days. This is the 7th of August. We didn't stop till the 14th for a whole week. Okay, we got overbought back here on the 22nd. It's the 24th now. We've got about 1 week left in the month. I can only imagine what we're going to do for the end of this month, you guys. It's going to be fantastic. Rhymes with pump to high heaven. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We look at the daily time frame now. Good job to all the ETH holders out there, by the way. GL, if you're watching this, shout out to you, bro. Killing it, man. I've actually got a little bit of ETH myself, and I do have a position in it, but I'm thinking about adding to it now because I'm talking myself into it, man. I really do think that this thing, it dropped $20. Time to go long. You know what I mean? The stochastics are, by the way, stay away from leverage trading, you guys. If you use a small percentage of your portfolio, okay, cool. Like risk off leverage trading, right? You don't want to be doing it with your life savings or anything that's significant. You don't want to sell a boring coin that you have a heavy hand in, leverage trade so that you can make up for it being boring and then allocate back into it for when it pumps. Don't do that shenanigans, okay? You might be thinking in your head, how does he know that's what I was going to do? Because I've been there, man. And it's never fun. It's never fun. It never works out, right? Don't put yourself in an emotional position. Do it with small amounts of money, right? Then it's fun. Then it's risk-free. And then if you're wrong, it's no skin off your back, right? But probably just stay away from leverage trading altogether. Unless you have experience doing it, then of course, who am I to tell you what to do? But I'm not anybody to tell you what to do anyways. I'm not a financial advisor. Looking at the daily RSI, fantastic, bouncing off the 50. You're probably, looking at this formation here, you're probably going to see a deeper reading than what you saw last time. And this last reading here in the RSI promoted growth that was basically from $3,300 all the way up to about $4,800, okay? $1,500 growth. So $4,000 to $5,500. That's a $1,500 growth right there. It's going to be the same move, if not bigger. If not bigger, because you're going to get a deeper reading. Watch us rip all the way up to $6,000. I actually wouldn't even be surprised if we did that. 6,000 to 6,200 is the high end of what I would expect. 5,300 is the low end. That 55 to 5,600 is the sweet spot. But I really wouldn't be surprised. Again, we look at this here. You take this high to low. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do. High to low. 6,200 is that 2,618. 5,800 right there. I wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't be surprised at all. MACD looks phenomenal. Everything looks great, you guys. We're on our way to riches and glory. For anybody who's wondering, okay, yes, but where will Ethereum go by the end of the cycle? Is that the end of the cycle target? Hell no. Hell no. Hell no, it's not. No. Ethereum, whenever it breaks out to its new all-time highs, it grows for months. We've got months left of this bull cycle, people, okay? Months left. And even if you don't sell the top, wherever it might be here, this relative high, and it consolidates back, guess what? If you're patient, it's going to continue to grow. We're going to grow into 2026, and I really do believe Ethereum will see a minimum of a $14,000 price by the end of this cycle, if not likely something that's over 20K. And people are, the last time I made that price prediction, it was like a 22K price prediction for Ethereum. We made a lot of sense out of that. The only answers that I had from people who disagreed were, haha, you're wrong, or yeah, right, that'll never happen. But I give a bunch of concrete evidence in the charts that suggests that we go there based on prior performance and using that in like a logical, even a conservative format to predict this performance here. And all I get is just, nope, won't happen. That's not an argument. That's not an argument at all. Come at me with some statistics, man. Come at me. Charlie Lee thinks it's gonna flip Bitcoin. I don't think it's gonna flip Bitcoin, but man, 22 to 26K. Like I said, you like your 1886200 level. It's no wonder that's your end of cycle target. At least 14K. 22 to 26, though, that's where I think you're going to go inevitably. We'll see you at 8,000 here pretty soon, and then the rest is history. I got nothing else for you guys. Hit the like button, subscribe. I need to go long before this thing takes off. Bye.